This is thrilling when there's this many people, when you've got a beautiful day with the sun coming out, and that's always great. But the bad part, of course, is when you have one or two visual effects you're trying to do at the same time, then it starts to get a little bit more complicated with the added confusion of having this many people. So,
and all the story points and
yeah, those damn story points. They keep getting in the way of my vision. Action!
How's the leg?
It's better. One of the perks of being a Tok'ra.
If you say so.
Jack, there's no denying you had a bad experience. But if you hadn't had a symbiote implanted...
Please don't use that term, huh?
If you hadn't been blended with Kanan, you'd be dead right now.
That's not gonna work,
By the way, if I hadn't become a Tok'ra, I'd be dead too.
Cut!
This is a huge episode for everybody.
Yeah.
We have some very sick Tok'ras here who are being very, very patient and lying on the cold, damp rocks. I'm gonna make them all better though, and I even said I'd check his prostate if he wanted to. Possible C4 fracture, immobilized with a cervical collar, and let the symbiote heal the damage. Fairway's partially compromised, Corman priority 1. Let's move! Nobody dies. I think I lost one patient.
look who we have here. Amanda Catherine, behind the scenes.
Hi.
Allegiance.
How you doing?
Leading up to the feature.
This is the best show.
We got like 45 extras, which is a lot for us. We usually have 5 extras, and that represents an entire race of beings. So.
All right, listen up. Our enemy has a device that can render himself or herself invisible.
This is the Alpha site, the first time we've ever seen it on camera. And we have the refugee camp, the Jaffa refugee camp over here near the Stargate, and a bunch of Jaffas that have come here from the Warrior and other planets as well. The episode entitled The Warrior, that have now come to live with us off-world. And this is the beginnings of our base. And then what will happen is the Tok'ra have left their base to come here as well, but they don't quite see eye to eye, and we begin to get the seeds of racism at the beginning of our story.
This is the base of the Tari. Why are there Jaffa?
Rebel warriors.
Jaffa who have turned against the Goa'uld. I did not realize their ranks had grown to such a number.
Is that going to be a problem?
Not for us.
They don't quite get along as famously as they could. And that's what our episode's about.
Malik! Somebody want to tell me what's going on here? Why don't we put the weapons down?
We have to shoot a clean plate, which doesn't mean much to, I think, your average person. Well, we're gonna have to shoot a shot in which the green screens are not there, so that we can, when we comp the shot together, that we can actually put the background where the screens were. It's almost like a split screen. Those of you who understand that this side of the screen had a screen in it, and then we take those away and we put what's supposed to be there is trees and rocks, and it'll look like the screens were never there.
Hey!
Peter, the drivers forgot to pick up the Guinness. You want another Heineken instead?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Import only. So whenever I get stressed, I start chomping on my gum. We have 360 degrees of stuff here, which is quite not very common. Usually you just have, you're stuck only being able to shoot in one direction.
All right, I want to do a rehearsal.
Everybody down!
I owe you my life twice over. I only hope that one day I'm given the chance to repay that debt.